So I hope this doesn't get to you too late, but right now you really need to be donating to your guild's coffer and getting twice as many of these guild marks. Now this is only going to last us another 2 hours and 30 minutes upon recording, and if you went and actually farmed out the Siege of Neverwinter event, which you could have done about a month ago at this stage, you'd have a ton of those vouchers. And what you need to do is go to this vendor right here and go to the scrolls and buy these scrolls right now, mainly the ones that are for Sharandar. You can see you have 3 different ones there: the Grove, the Ruins, and the Mires. And the reason why you want to buy these scrolls now is they're discounted. You can see the original cost is 3,000 and now they're only 2,400. Again, that event is only lasting for another 2 hours. You get 20% off. Now before I show what you do with those maps and how to make a lot of Astral Diamonds, I'd like to give a special thanks to all these channel members for the extra support, and we'll go into how you can get your hands on the Menzoberranzan Renegade. And it's one of the really good races for buffing your party members. With Fairy Fire, you will reduce the target's defense by 3% and reduce the damage they deal by 3%. In my opinion, it's one of the best races for providing those buffs to your party's members. And overall, it's one of the best races for a tank with bonus deflect severity, especially for a deflect build on my paladin. It is in competition though with the free race, the Drow. Just reducing the enemy's defense by 5% instead of 3% can be just that little bit better for increasing your party's damage. So now, how do you obtain this race? Well, you'll have to click the link in the video description below and it'll bring you to this website, Intel Gaming Access. And then you'll have to click I'm not a robot, try in a new window. It will load this up, verify you're not a robot, and then you're going to have to go and enter your details. I go and enter mine, enter random country and region, opt out of the newsletter and click continue. And then it says I have to sign up for the giveaway. I need to agree to Intel's Gaming Access newsletter and accept the terms and policy. We click that, continue again, loads, and there we get our code. You'll just want to copy this code, head over to Arc Code Redemption, make sure you're logged into your Neverwinter account, paste your code here and click redeem. And see you've received items. Now when we go log in game, you might not be able to see that there, so you'll have to go to like change character, and then when you go and you load back in, we can now see that we can claim the Renegade Drow promo pack, and it literally just unlocks you the race. So now for what do you do with those scrolls, those treasure maps? Well, once you've bought them, then you want to head to Sharandar. You'll need 40,000 item level, and ideally you have the 3 parts actually unlocked. You'll only be able to use the Ruins in Irontooth, the Grove in Soulkeeper, and the Mires in the Odious Court. And it takes you just over 3 weeks to unlock each part. Although of course the first part you unlock straight away. So as an example, you right click that and click accept quest, and we can see there we have the quest now, explore chart the Mires. So we head there, and if we look on our map, we can see the sparkly line leading us initially off in this direction. You can also see on the map there those indicators of where those maps will be. For example, this one's right here. You might have to kill the enemies that guard it, and once you do, you can go and gather that resource, and you can see you get a drop. Now each of those maps have different drops. You can see the Mires can give you the Weeping Willow's Tears, Shade Leaves, and Shadow Demon Eyes. And the Grove has 3 different ones, and so does the Ruins. And right now on the auction house, we're looking at these kind of prices for each of those reagents. You can get +1 variants as well, and you can get 4 more different reagents from the Vault of Stars. Now these prices will definitely go down as we get very shortly the double professions. What you want to do is make sure only to use these maps. Only use these maps when you're in a guild that gives you this treasure hunter boon. Then you'll get double the amount of drops from each of these nodes, along with the event double professions to give you double the drops from those nodes. And so you end up getting 4 drops per node, which is 24 drops in total per scroll. You can then sell those reagents, or you can save it up and get your hands on this masterwork gear. You can either donate those reagents to a Mastercrafter and request them to give you then the piece of gear with some sort of payment, let's say a coal moat or something. And some of these gear pieces are really good. For example, I'm using on my rogue these petrified covers or wristlets. You can see the recipes for them both here, and all the reagents you will need is about this much. And you can see the total price of this, if you go and add all that up, is 4 million astral diamonds. So you need a ton of these reagents for these gear pieces, and right now people are selling these for insane amounts. Price is going to plummet with this double professions, with all of those reagents getting much cheaper. So again, I express, you need to be spending those guild marks, getting these maps, getting into a guild with the treasure hunter boon, and then using those maps during double professions, and you can make a massive amount of astral diamonds. Of course, like everything, will take time and grinding. So just wanted to give that quick announcement on what you need to be doing to make some AD in this game. And this one is orientated around strongholds, those maps, and mastercrafting. There's some really good endgame gear right now, and I really wouldn't be overlooking the amount of people that will want to be getting your hands on those, and we can drive the prices down to make it more accessible to everybody. So again, I'd like to give a special thank you to all of my channel members for helping me keep my channel going. If I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.